Well, here we are. Are you anxious? Are you going from the face to face sale and transitioning to telesales? All right. Obstacles like this, what's going on right now, are opportunities for you to capitalize on who you are as an agent, to capitalize on meeting the needs of your clients in a better platform. If you're a face to face guy, I dig face to face. All right. I've done it a long time, 16 plus years face to face. But telesales, I'm telling you, don't suck. All right, it's a great opportunity. Telesales last week, was it my best week in telesales? No, but I closed 15 sales over the phone. Quite a few more that I've sent paper apps to the clients that they can sign. Amazing to work for carriers that allow you to do this and have that technology. Forget doing Zoom meetings. All right, if that's what you can do, use the tools you have in your shed. But sometimes it's like you guys, you're using a Phillips screwdriver to use something that should be a flat blade. All right, telesales are that way. You need to build trust immediately with a consumer over the phone. You need to bring value to that consumer. You need to make yourself an expert, and you should be an expert. Don't pretend you're an expert. Be an expert in your field. Promote trust, promote value, and there's a lot of other things that you can do over the phone. But don't be anxious, all right? Get skilled up. The reason that you're anxious is because you don't know what you're doing. That is something that can be fixed. All right. Being anxious is just you're nervous. You don't know what you don't know yet. And you should be able to get yourself into a position to better serve your clients by doing what's right, having full disclosure, giving buyer's guides, selling properly and compliantly. But by doing so, you're going to set yourself apart from your competitors. That's a big deal. Face to face, huge deal for me. Made me a lot of money. But over the phone or your Zoom meetings, whatever you're doing, I'm not a big fan of Zoom. I do not use it. Not at all. Not once have I used Zoom. You can do a lot over the phone with none of that. I ran professional call centers, managed them, did the whole meal deal, all right? Big centers. And we did not use Zoom. Did not have to. There's no reason. If you have the proper skill set, mindset, and tactics to take care of the consumer in an honest way and bring on integrity, you're going to have a lot of good outcomes. Are you going to get everything? No. This business is not unicorns and rainbows. It is not. Anyone trying to sell you some get-rich-quick scheme, just hop on the phone and miracles are going to happen and money's going to flow in your lap. It's not true. If you're not skilled up in the craft, you're not going to be able to just get out of the gates and run. It's not that way. You need good training. You need good help. If you need help, like, subscribe. You can email me, Top Shot. Okay? You've got it. Final expense, 777 at gmail.com. It's in the description. But if you need help, you need to understand, you just need tools. You're anxious because you're not in a place that you completely understand what you're doing. If I don't understand what I'm doing, what happens? I get frustrated. And if you're frustrated and don't know what you're doing, what's going to be the consumer's mindset on the other end of your phone call? If you're frustrated, you're not coming from a place where you can truly help that client in the best way because you're not smooth. You're slamming guardrails, right? You're going down the road not knowing how to keep your car in its lane. Just like when you're first learning to drive a car. You don't know what you don't know. You think you can drive. Come on, Dad, let's go take the car. Let's go do it. I know what I'm doing. Do you? You're going to rear end somebody. Just saying. You don't know. You don't even understand following distance. You've never done it before. Speed ahead. You've probably been driving a long time if you're watching this video, I'm guessing. You're fine. You understand what you're doing. It's like a habit. It's not a problem. With telesales, you just went from, hey, Dad, I drive my bicycle. This is no big deal. And then you hop into the telesales arena and you feel like you're just, I've never ridden this bicycle before. Right? It's a skill set. It's not that you don't know what you're doing. You just don't have the skills to know what you're doing. You need to build trust immediately. You need to have systems in place and training in place so that you understand the full picture, so you can conceptually grasp what you're doing, understand the nuggets of how a consumer works, what a telesales involves, and how to get from A to B. Where's your roadmap? Do you have a roadmap? Do you understand rebuttals? Do you understand how to take care of the client holistically? Once you grasp that and understand attitude, mindset, technologies, fancy CRMs, they're great. They're not going to get you where you need to go. I didn't use a CRM all last week. Did it hurt my sales? No, it did not. 15 telesales. I only worked, okay, 40 hours plus last week. It was about 40. It was. It didn't come without hard work. But you've got to get in a position where you understand. Good tactics beat out brute force all day long. With this kind of an arena, when you step in the telesales side, you need good tactics. You need good tactics. You can work really hard and just sweat yourself to death, or you can be highly skilled. So get trained, get good. Talk to people that are smarter than you are. I've learned a lot of my knowledge from people that were super smart in my industry. I owe a lot to them. But I'm in a place in my career now that my telemarketing background has paid me dividends. So if you need help, need assistance, reach out. I'm more than happy to help you. If you're not getting paid a good contract, that's part of what's holding you down as well. If you're not getting compensated for your hard efforts and your skill set, you may need to talk. Talk about transitioning. Get a better contract. Do better for your family, but put your clients in better positions, because now you can offer them A-rated carriers so that you don't get replaced. If you're doing telesales as a one-trick pony, you're going to get replaced all day long. Why? Because somebody like me or another agent is going to come in with an A-rated carrier, save them money, get them first day full coverage, and give them a better product. Hands down, we're going to ethically go in and replace your business. Not because we are just trying to replace your business. We're doing best by the client. If you're charging them $40 a month, putting a 2-year wait on them for their life insurance, if you're doing that, and then we come in, right, and we say, hey, I'm going to give you first day full coverage, you're diabetic on insulin, not a problem, but instead of you paying $40 a month, Mrs. Johnson, I can get you a premium with an A-rated carrier for $22 a month or $28 a month, saving somebody on a fixed income a lot of money. That brings a ton of value to that client and makes the client better than when we first found them. So being an independent agent with good products does help me in a big way on the telesales side, as well as in face-to-face. All right, you got to be just looking at things in the big picture. If you're captive, read your contract. If you're an independent agent, read your contract. Read the application so that you better understand what you can truly sell to the consumer. But do not lean on, if Zoom's your only way, fine, but don't use Zoom as a crutch. Don't use technology as a crutch. A lot of people will sit back and play with their Zoom, play with their technology all day, pretend like they're working, but are they truly working all day? No, they're very, very busy doing nothing, but they think they're working. If you're not on the phone, if you're not in front of a consumer, you're like a car in the mud pits. You're spinning wheels, you're going nowhere. So you need to understand tactics, you need to understand training in the telesales arena. If you don't, reach out, be more than happy to help you. Have a good weekend.